So you have gastro-oesophageal reflux disease, or in other words, GORD. Now what does that mean? Why do you have it, and what happens next? Hi, I'm Dr. Goggins, and today we're diving deep to help you understand what exactly is happening in your body. Simply put, GORD is a common condition whereby the acidic contents of the stomach leak back into the esophagus. The most typical and closely associated symptoms of GORD are heartburn and regurgitation. While most individuals experience such events occasionally, it is only typically considered GORD when this occurs more than twice a week. Other frequent symptoms include esophagitis, or an inflamed esophagus, bad breath, belching, bloating, general feelings of queasiness, and pain or difficulty when swallowing. If not treated properly, GORD can often contribute to the extraesophageal manifestations such as asthma, chronic cough, and laryngitis, or inflammation of the larynx. Not to worry though, we'll get to treatments later in the video. But first, let's understand how GORD works with a little bit of anatomy. The esophagus contains two sphincters, the upper esophageal sphincter and the lower esophageal sphincter. Let's focus on the lower esophageal sphincter, or the LOS. The LOS is located at the gastro-oesophageal junction, the transitionary point between the stomach and the esophagus. During esophageal peristalsis, the propulsion of food through your esophagus, the LOS relaxes and allows for food to enter the stomach. At rest, the LOS is closed and prevents the reflux of acidic gastric content from flowing back into the esophagus. GORD is most typically caused by transient lower esophageal sphincter relaxations, also known as TLESRs. TLESRs are brief episodes of lower esophageal relaxation unrelated to peristalsis. In other words, the LOS relaxes when it shouldn't. This phenomenon is caused by gastric distension that triggers visceral reflexes. The reflex acts as a protective mechanism that prevents the excess buildup of gas in your stomach and duodenum. In this mechanism, acidic contents are able to enter the esophagus from the stomach, causing damage to the LOS and to the esophageal membrane. The frequency of TLESR is influenced by diet and lifestyle. Consumption of fatty foods and alcohol, smoking, and obesity are the primary contributors. But what happens now, and how can you manage your GORD? Treatment and management for GORD comes in three main forms. First is self-help. Eating smaller but more frequent meals and keeping to a healthy weight may relieve many of those nasty symptoms. If issues persist, ask your pharmacist for over-the-counter medicines. Antacids that neutralize the acidic contents in your stomach will help alleviate pain in your esophagus. If symptoms persist, stronger prescription medicines such as proton pump inhibitors that block acid secretion may help. If these measures do not help, you may want to inquire about surgery. The Nissen fundoplication will tighten the muscles forming part of your LOS and put a permanent stop to your GORD. That's it from me. You know everything you need to know about GORD. Now it's time to go put this information to good use.